Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hiking 18. Alert, alert.
They start the drive with Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's complete to Turner. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready? Set, go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Bronco 80. Ready?
They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Set, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He gets him 4, so already they've got 2nd and 1 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Set up.
Travis. Buying some time right. Brought in by Turner. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 34. His first throw is an interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Man in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Hall. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Travis to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
70, Timberwolf. Come on, set. Ready?
Here's Travis. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
60 by 6. Shut up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This 42 yards from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that's our final moment of the opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Track 60. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here.
On the ready.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Travis looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now they send their back in motion right. Escapes the pocket. Connects with the open man downfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now Travis. He's on the move. He's on the move. Breaks through, and he might break away. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw, Travis. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. He sends this one to the end. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap ball 80.
Plowing up the middle. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd and 9. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The pressure, well, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 back. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Travis setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Take go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Joseph. And that will add to their score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Mustang 19. 70 range, 70 range. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
2nd and 13. He put everything he had into this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go. Tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Hup.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
70 Lion. Set.
Throwing here, Travis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
First throw for the backup now. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Track 60. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw now. And they pick him off again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked him. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Really good point. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing it. He's going to push one deep, and they pick him off again. And the Jets might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Cougar 19. Come on, set. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go!
1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought in by Turner.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready! Hup.
Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Pass to the left, pass to the left. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw it on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
You need to to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Take. 60 left. Yeah, 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Take go.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Let's go. Track it. 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Shot alert. Shot alert.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the 24. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pickup of 5 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
On
The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves! Come 19, come 19! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler! Ready?
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A give left side for Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready? Take it up. Panther 11. Get up.
He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And the Saints go in nickel. Third down.
19 Tiger.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
60. Tag. 19, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Viking 18.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he hits a little space up to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Saints ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Go.
Looking for a throw here. Finds him on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They send a man in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Setting up a throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
Okay, break.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. Buffalo 80.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready? Go!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. They don't get anything on first, and now they face 2nd and 15.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Set!
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 15. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18 rapid! 18 rapid! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready, ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Go!
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets getting closer to their 10th win of the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go! Trap 60! Trap 60! Get up!
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Saints will get set to take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set! 18, pioneer! Left thing, 19! Take go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This finds Franklin. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
70 ready, 70 ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Ready,
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
ready.
Running back, motioning right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 Lion. Cowboy 80. Striking 60. Hook.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to get this to around the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So the win goes to the Jets.